It's September 1st, 2024. Wade Allen Heineman, half-mile north of Fairbank, Iowa on V68. You can see behind me here, that's the lane here. And here's the maple tree beside me. I'm in the Chevy Express. Just woke up after 10 a.m. As you can see, here's the yard. In front of me, the vehicles, the green shed or blue or whatever color that is. The bin, the shed, and the broken down house beside me, and then the mobile homes on the other side. Some junk in my van here. And that's kind of what it looks like. You can't see it. It's too dark in there, but that's where I sleep. I am Wade Allen Heineman. Slept in my white 2000 Chevy Express every morning, is how I wrote it there, since 8/12/24, half-mile north of Fairbank on V68. X.com/WADES2ND, YouTube.com/@IAMWADEHEINEMAN. Male, always, never LGBTQ+, never been LGBTQ+, it says there. And born 11/4/71. And as you can see, I changed the date from 8/31 to 9/1. So this is the paper I used in the stores yesterday when I was out and about. Here is the paper from before that. You can see it was changed from 30 to 31. Not use Facebook in 2024, 2023, 2022. I don't use Instagram. Here's 8/29. This is the same notebook. They stole papers between the 20th and 24th, I believe. Here's the 26th, 27th, 28th. I use the same paper. Slept in the Chevy Express every morning since 8/12, still same. So I've been sleeping in a vehicle all of August and transient. And you can see what goes back to the 19th. So they stole the papers from 20th, 24th. But that's enough for those. Go back to September 1st. And there's my plates that I carry around for identity because I've been locked out of so many Twitter accounts, and the vehicles that I posted pictures on those Twitter accounts I've been locked out of are on those plates. Those plates have never had any significance to me. I never had personalized plates. You can see 10.7-inch hands. My finger. 10.7-inch hands. I just found out the frauds, when they got in recently, stole a paper out of the papers that I paid for my home in northwest Iowa from. They just slid a paper out of one of the envelopes here. And it's just one of the company I dealt with has more than one name. The property is in my name at the county seat, and I got a tax bill from them for it. It's not split; it's just one property. But here it is. Here's the letter addressed to 1801 Wade Heineman, 1809 W Avenue, from December 1st, 2023, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Forest Holdings is the name of the Lamar's, Iowa. Forest Holdings and Wade Heineman. That's just one of the names they go by. That's not the name that the property was in the county up there. But they stole that letter that was out of there, so it was an agreement to purchase it. I made payments through my debit card at Readlyn Bank from late summer of 2023 to spring of 2024. So all that is recorded, making payments to that property. It's also documented through another online service. So it's all documented that I paid for that that property. They stole, as I noted before, they stole a copy of the quitclaim deed that I got from the county up there. Has my name on it. So I didn't sign it over to anybody. It would be forged if they did anything like that, or tried to make an agreement for a purchase to anyone, or got a loan or anything. They're a criminal. They're going to prison for 10 years minimum now for forgery and fraud. And it's, again, all the payments were through my debit card and through my Readlyn Bank account. So that will all be shown that I purchased the property for myself. It wasn't for someone else. It went into my name, as everybody can see. And I've never said anything that I was going to sell it or, try to get a loan on it. I haven't tried to get a loan on it. So, Wade Allen Heineman, September 1st, 2024. It's after 10 a.m. It's right about 10:30, I think, right now. Let's see here. 10:38 a.m. That's the correct time on there now. It wasn't for a long time. It does keep pretty good time in my van, so I'll probably go by that as long as I can tell it's keeping time. 10.7-inch hands. Never been in the military, never been married, not ridden motorcycle since 1996. No connection to anybody that rides a motorcycle in 19 years. No friendship since 2016. I do not work for anyone. I do not represent anyone else. It's just myself. I represent myself. I post by myself. I know the criminal has been going for years trying to claim I'm part of a business or working for him or representing him, and he calls me his dog, pet, cat, robot, or other animal. I have no connection to that person. He is a criminal thief. I don't know who it is. If it's a local person or if it's a remote person or a corporate person, I have no idea. I have no connection to any business since April 2018. I am 240 pounds. I'm Wade Allen Heineman, 6'1", and I'm a muscular 240 pounds. My body's always been muscular, so I'm not a huge fat guy, but I have been in the past in 2014. But I have a big body, I have a strong body. I have a, football body or wrestler or pro wrestler's body or whatever you want to call it, if I would work out like that. But my body is built strong. So, not a skinny, 5'10" guy. I'm 6'1" with 240 pound frame. Ideally, I would be 220. That's my ideal weight, is 215 to 220. And normally I would be down to 230 or under by now. But due to poor sleep because of people breaking into my van and vehicle, my Prius before that, 30 out of 75 days, it causes stress, and the stress causes weight gain. People like to portray me eating like I'm eating like far and above the calories per day. Sometimes maybe 1 out of 4 days, I'll eat over 2,000 calories, but there'll be another day in there where I eat like 1,000 calories. So, 2,000 calories is what my body requires to maintain its size or its weight. If I, to lose weight, I have to eat less than 2,000 calories or be exercising more than I do. I've been shooting baskets for the last couple months. There was a gap in there for a couple weeks. I didn't go to shoot baskets because there was like some teenagers, guys that were over at the courts. I didn't want to be associated with them. I assumed that they were Sabotage Network liars. But I have not given anyone permission to do anything with my property in Northwest Iowa. That's my home, and my camper is on there now, and I have the paperwork for the camper. I have the Fayette County Sheriff's Office took a picture of the camper documents when I went up there to make a report after I bought the camper, and then I went to the Fayette County Recorder's Office after that to register my van. But Fayette County Sheriff took a picture of my documents for the camper and the sale, the bill of sale for that. So they have a copy of that on record. Fayette County Sheriff does. Nothing else other than I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't had any sexual contact whatsoever in 6+ years. People continue to confuse adults on flirtforfree.com, which is a cam model site where women will do sexual things in their free chat voluntarily. I'm not asking them to. I don't tip them. People go into the room and tip them and try to pretend to be me. My VPN has been showing New York and California recently. It showed Michigan one time. I'm not doing that. It's the VPN that's doing that. When I go on the cam model sites, I'll sign or I'll connect the VPN, and then it'll show California and New York, or recently once it showed Michigan. I'm in Iowa as always, as you can see. This is the property, half-mile north of Fairbank, Iowa on V68. This is where I've been sleeping in the van. All August, I've been sleeping in the vehicle. So transient all of August, homeless, basically. But that's my status is on SSI because this whole property does not have water access. There's not a water access for 7 years. There's a well, but there's the basement into this is flooded for 7 years. So I can't get access to the water there, to the well. That's why I have no running water, because that basement stays flooded and it fills back up. Never been in the military, never been married, not been on a plane or jet since 2011. No sexual contact, 6+ years, whatever the stage lies. Never been into children, sexually romantically, never been into males, sexually romantically, never been into transgender, sexually romantically. Never had sex with a male, transgender child. That includes any minor, anyone under 18 years old, never had sex with anyone under 18 years old ever. Whoever's making that claim is a liar. And whoever's making the claim that I sold them a vehicle since 2014, other than the metal recycler that said he would crush the vehicles and not put them back on the road south of Independence, Raleigh, I believe is his address, on 150 South. He said he would crush all the vehicles, including the Escalade. I did not sell my Escalade to anyone. I did not sell my Prius to anyone. I gave it, signed it over for free to the guy that signed over the mobile home to me for free, who still lives in Orrin. He hasn't moved the vehicle, according to a friend of his at I ran into in Dollar General. She said he hasn't even moved the Prius from that spot in Orrin. So whoever's making claims that I sold them a vehicle or lied to them, those are people that want to get on the property, so they claim I'm giving them a test drive for their vehicle, or that I advertised a vehicle while I'm gone. Those are criminals, every single one of them. They'll steal my tires, or they'll claim my tires are theirs for years, possibly drive them around. I don't know. But I believe they've driven this van like they've driven other vehicles of mine while I was asleep. This time it happens to be I was inside the vehicle, and I believe at other times that's possible too, when I had the SUVs. But signing off, Wade Heineman, 10:46 a.m., September 1st, 2024.